Hey, this is Jeff with BBQPlus, and today we're going to cook up some country pork ribs. So picked these up at the local grocery store, had them in the freezer for a while. Pretty excited because I just got a new Yoder Smoker. Well, it's not new, it's new to me. Picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was moving from the West Coast to the East Coast. Just gonna be too heavy for him to be able to transport, and almost 400 pounds. So wisely, he decided to take his wife along and all the stuff that came with her as opposed to his smoker. Got a great deal on it, bought it for about 5% of what these things sell for. I've been dreaming of a Yoder for a long time, and really happy to give this a try. So this is gonna be the first thing that I cooked up on it. Took a look at the freezer and just decided, hey, let's find something to cook up, and we're gonna do these pork country style ribs. So what these are is they're just a cut that actually comes from the pork shoulder and just kind of trimmed off of there. So I am gonna take a little bit of this off because I noticed there's a little bit of freezer burn on the top side over here. So we're just gonna get rid of that. So as I always do, put a bag around the spices so that way I'm not actually touching it while I'm manipulating the meat around. This is a Misco Mountain. Notice the shirt here. Misco Mountain, it's a chipotle barbecue spice. So we're just gonna liberally put that on. Came across this guy. He's looks like he's doing some cool stuff. Really has a passion for cooking and for outdoor cooking, so thought, hey, you know what, I'll buy your shirt, I'll buy some of your rub and give it a try. So Misco Mountain, I think I found this on, I think they've got their own website, but also it was on Amazon is where I think I ordered it through. This will be fun to be able to see what the Yoder produces. I'm having patience with it since this is the first time that I've used it. So here we're gonna go. We're gonna load them up on the smoker and see what we got. All right, so we have got those country ribs going here. Got them all loaded up. I've got one probe in one of the ribs, and then I've got just another probe giving me the temperature inside the grill. Using an Inkbird. So there's the Inkbird, shows that we're 34 degrees interior temperature on those right now, 138 overall on the grill. I'm actually gonna move this down so that we hold on some temperature and also hold on to some smoke in there. And yeah, this is coming up to temperature yet. Got a pellet hopper full of pellets, so we'll be in good shape for a while there. And we'll check in a little bit. Okay, so we just brought these guys off, and this was some pork spare ribs, and we did these with a Misco Mountain rub. So these are looking really good. This was on my brand new Yoder, and we're gonna give this a try. Gave them a few minutes to cool down. It's really good. We finished it up with a little bit of barbecue sauce. That was wonderful. Got a good smoky taste to it. I think these are wonderful. I would definitely try the Misco Mountain. There we go, Misco Mountain rubs. And this was great. It just turned out very well. Looking forward to putting these in the refrigerator, probably making a little bit of, maybe sandwiches or something with this over the next couple of days. So it's time to really finish these off. So these were the pork country spare ribs, and they came out okay on the Yoder. I'm just noticing that they're a little bit dry. I did not put these in any kind of basting fluid, so it tended to kind of dry them out a little bit. So we're gonna rehydrate them. So first thing I'm gonna do, take a look on these, and if there's any like big chunks of fat or anything, I'm gonna take those off. These looked good. Didn't see anything. Oh, there's a big piece of fat, so we're gonna cut that off. That didn't render out all the way. So no use throwing that into the mix. clean that up a little bit. And anything that's meat is going to go right into the crock pot. So now what we're going to add to it is I've got some wine, and just some red wine, so we're going to drop that in as a basting fluid. That'll add a level of richness to it. I have got some barbecue sauce, so we're going to pour that in. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit of apple juice as well. Nice little, throw it all in, why not? And what we're going to do now is put these things on kind of a low setting, let them go for a while. Oh, it's already smelling good. Looks like this crock pot can go to low or high, so we're going to put this on a high setting, let them go for a while to kind of get the juices all going in there, get them all warmed up and boiling, and then we're going to kick them down to a low and just let them simmer for the rest of the afternoon. This is going to make a great dinner tonight. So looking forward to it. See you later, little guys. All right, so here is the country style pork spare ribs, and we put those in the crock pot, pulled them out after they went for a while, and what we're going to do now, just kind of chop some of this up. So kind of shredded a little bit when I pulled it out, but I think that's fine. So now we're just going to kind of go through here. I got rid of the bones, and that's a little bit of a tough part there, so we're going to throw that away. So we're just going to chop this up and make some nice sandwiches with it. I think that is kind of like almost like a pulled pork, but you can see the color in this is just fantastic. I think that worked out very well. So we're just going to drop some of this on a bun. I'm going to throw it in the microwave. And this is going to make a dandy little lunch. Look at that. Got some good bark in there. Got that, a little bit of barbecue sauce. Okay, I'm going to put that in the microwave, probably give it about 30-45 seconds, and we're going to give that a taste. All right, warm that up in the microwave, so now we're going to get ready to give that a try. It's looking really nice. Look at that. That's really good. I like the spice that we used on that, which was a Misco Mountain rub that we used when we first put it into the Yoder, and then just add a little bit of barbecue sauce afterwards. So making a great little sandwich for today for lunch. This is something that you can make. You can keep it in your refrigerator, pull a little bit out. You can even put this in like a seal meal. Maybe a vacuum bag, put some of it in your freezer, and then pull it out occasionally if you want to make some great sandwiches. So yeah, this is good stuff. Thumbs up, highly recommend. So if you like what I'm doing on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also turn on notifications so when we put out new videos, which are usually Monday or Tuesday of every week, you'll be notified so you can keep up with what we're putting together. And if you like this, give it a like, share it with some friends. Let's spread the barbecue love. Hey, thanks for watching.